whether we need a king bed or a double bed. No, that's right then and there. I feel like that's where it should have stopped at, and we wouldn't even been here. Fuck you. Go get a local braider to braid your hair. This shit is ridiculous.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Laugh.
No, go ahead. Nosy. I think it's fucked up that if this was vice versa, we'd be fucked up. We'd be like, oh hell no, ain't no way he was supposed to try to make her stay in the same room with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
But because it's this situation, and a lot of people want to say, well, Braid should have stopped that long time ago. There's no way you can foresee this woman turning into calling Braid an abuser and a predator. A predator?
Braid King? Thank you, Laugh.
I'll just pick up where she left off. After you call me names like that, I really could care less what I could say to you. I did call her a lot of things. I actually called her Caesar. I called her a lot of things with no regrets, because you're not going to call me predator or abuser. There's nothing I could call you that's going to be worse. I called her fat, ugly, a whole bunch of things. And I didn't tell her to do that. So I'm not going to lie about that. I'll be very accountable. But I'm not really one for policing a response. I just wanted to clock in on a couple of things she said too. When she was up here and you asked her about booking the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
She said that she booked the two queens. So if you booked the two queens, you said the king had more room for the braids. So why did you book the two queens then? Why didn't you book the one king for the more space? You booked the two queens off rip.
But she also said that it had let me ask you this. Did you ever go into Rizzy's room the time of the trip, like to go check out the room?
Yeah.
Did her room have another room, like a living room, living area, nothing?
I feel like my room was damn more spacious, shit.
Was it a suite? You know what a suite is, right? Like a suite?
Yeah, it really was not like a suite. Like both of our rooms had couches in it, put it like that. Both of our rooms had couches. My room was definitely more spacious. I think my shit was the bigger
suite. So if, let's say, for example, you did only have one room, do you think that your suite, let's just say your room was the only room booked, do you think that would have been enough room to braid hair?
Our room was the only room booked?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. We braided in my room. We braided in my room.
Where did you braid? Where?
My room was pretty big. Like, it was big. Like, it was a damn couch, a table. My room had a motherfucking sink in it and a desk. It was spacious. Like, my room was spacious.
So you braided like near the desk area, away from the bed area?
It was in the open area, yeah. It was in the open area.
Okay. So that's where the contradictory comes in from Rizzy's statement. She said in the text messages, she specifically said the king room would be more spacious, right?
Right.
But then she said here on the phone with HB, she said, well, it was a suite. So the suites are big enough. So the way that she framed it on October 1st in the text message was that if we do book one room and we get a king, we'll have more space. But she said it was already spacious. It was a spacious suite anyway. So it's just how she framed it to you, because it's like it's like that she kept that information in the back of her head. Keep in mind, right? If it was already a spacious suite, right? If it was already a spacious suite, then if she would have gotten two beds, it was a suite already. That's like saying, you can park your car in my garage. I don't know if your car will fit, and you get to the garage, there's a 6-car garage. It's like, but you knew that this was a 6-car garage. You knew it was a 6-car garage, and you made it seem like you wouldn't have room for my car to fit. But you knew it was a 6-car garage. You know what I mean? So if she didn't have to present to you two options, a king bed or two queen beds, because it was a suite. Regardless of how many beds are in the room, the suite is the suite. The suite is the suite, right? They just split the bed. So that's the part where I'm having a little confusion.
I wish there were some more questions. There's another part too that I am going to clock in on, and it is going to be the HB element. I know, of course, motherfuckers are going to be mad, but that's the dynamic.
Oh, I like HB.
I know. I mean, I know. But I mean, I like her when I like her. She actually made me laugh. When she said that Rizzy wasn't going to get another call, it made me laugh. I actually really don't feel bad for Rizzy because this is all on Rizzy. Like, but I feel like HB respectfully is the battery in her back. When her coming up here with her on the phone has proved it. Me and Rizzy was good. Like, Rizzy act like she can't go around me and HB at the same damn time. HB be motherfucking twiddling her damn things. She got Rizzy motherfucking making these crazy accusations against me. She done brought Rizzy up here on the fucking platform. She trying to get Rizzy money while telling her not to send me money, and I'm using her. I could give two fucks about Rizzy. Girl, empty that bank account, HB, and that's no shade, boo. I hope she ain't got a penny when you done with her. No shade. But I feel like HB is using Rizzy to come for me. I feel bad for Rizzy. I really want to know how Rizzy feel after calling me those things. But I mean, I feel bad for her for the aspect of, girl, you're not going to have nobody. I really could care less because I'm going to put me first. I care about me more than I care about you. You got me fucked up. I could care less whatever, you feel me, you going through because you got me fucked up. But the part of me that cares about her, I feel bad for her.
So this is messy talk. So breakups don't last forever over here. You know that, right? Like breakups don't last forever. People.
Are you talking about me and Rizzy?
I'm just talking about anybody. Like people who break up and have these.
But I'm not playing these type of games with Rizzy. She can't even. This the first thing I said before I even blocked her. She couldn't send me another $1, but that was before she called me an abuser and the P word, like, which was so crazy.
Yeah.
Seeing as to how she was the drunk one coming in my room while I was butt ass naked in the bed and got in the bed with me. No shade. I'm just saying it just blew me. So Rizzy ain't gonna have no another chance.
Okay, so you're standing on that this is over.
I made sure to make it was over when I said that I felt bad for her, quote unquote abuser, because as I'm seeing how she's making accusations against me, girl, it just doesn't make sense and it's not adding up, girl. To see you do it to me, I can see you do it to the other motherfucker. And like I said, bitch, I feel bad for that nigga. And I make sure to say things that a motherfucker won't be wanting to come back from, boo. And she talking about I'm on the unforgivables list, but on the motherfucking phone with HB.
I did notice that. I did. But maybe her unforgivables are not as bad, like maybe she just has this list, but they're not, it's arbitrary, right? Like you're on the list, but at some point she'll reach out to you again. You know what I mean?
I really don't.
Okay.
She got me fucked up. Whatever happens with her life is what happens with her life. Congratulations, boo. You lose. That's it for me.
Okay. Well, we have the next clip up. It's you and Rizzy. So you guys are going to your head to head. But if that's your last statement and this is Rizzy's last statement, I wish I could have asked Rizzy. Do you want me to continue with these clips? Do you want me to continue? Because I have one more clip that I want to play of you and Rizzy.
Me do? I want you to continue?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, girl, yes. I'm here for the mess. I'm here for the commentary. I can't even get dropped, girl. Boo. Go ahead and do it. If you plan to clip of me and Rizzy on HB panel, that's when we got the really like going at it, screaming. That's the one that's like
that's
crazy.
The one, right? Okay, yeah, that's the one I want to hear.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, yeah, drop me down because I can't get down.
Okay, I got you. This is the app updated recently, and this one I'm going to drop you to laugh. The facility that she's at took her devices that have TikTok downloaded on it, so she doesn't have the app anymore.
So how the hell she was on here then?
She called HB's phone, or HB called her phone, and HB went live.
Oh, okay. Well, damn, Rizzy, you got caught up, bitch.
Yeah.
She should have kept it quiet. She probably was hollering too loud in there.
So she was crying, and they basically talked to her like, "What's going on?" And she explained the whole TikTok situation. They're like, "You probably don't need this app right now."
Yeah. If it was triggering her, they thought it might have been, make her go backwards rather than forwards.
Yeah.
So I can understand it, but I thought you wasn't supposed to have no phone in there, no how.
I think it's outpatient, so I think she can do what she wants.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and hop back down so you can. Somebody said she right in here. That's what they said.
Not right now, y'all. Not right now.
I will go ahead and drop down these so you can finish with the clip.
Okay. Thank you, Petty.
Mm-hmm. Make that big fat ass bitch pay money before I gotta get him out of here. Really spend HB $100 to block me out of here, you broke ass bitch.
Heat was so hot it took her to hell, child. The tower ended the battle with 1.1 million. In diamonds, Miss Nitra had like 192,000. Okay, so during the battle, You know, they was throwing heavy. They only got one speed at the very beginning, you know. So Tyra was very strategic in how she was throwing the fucking guiding her team and everything.
Because Tyra's
Miss
in
Nietzsche
that
came.
battle world, right? She's in the battle.
Semi, yeah. She battled kind of, you know, a few times throughout the week. So, you know, Miss Nietzsche came in thinking that she was finna double dutch on Tyra like she did on Bella. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, throw 10 gloves. And Tyra said, "Oh hell nah, we doing two gloves. That's it. That's all." You know. 2-minute mark, Tyra realized the second speed wasn't coming in. Boom, the glove drops. Bam. Now because in the first 30 seconds she was at 300,000. Let's call it what it is. Okay, so then, man, it got down to the last 30 seconds. The last glove dropped, the second glove dropped, and oh my God, next thing you know, boom, here come a uni. 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 And another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. And Miss Nitra had the face like she had just put her face in the toilet and it came back like she had done been dunked, like, you know, when they doing the candy air bobbing for apples or whatever. Her face was just like, you know, like that or whatever. So when she came back up, she was like, "I know you motherfucking lying." And then she at the end of the battle, she gonna tell Tyra, she said, "Girl, congratulations. Congratulations. You know, no matter how you want it, you deserve it.
What do you
No
mean?
matter
How
how you
you
got
want
it."
it?
Exactly, honey. It was shade, girl. When I tell you the tree was so shady, girl, I thought we was in the motherfucking forest without the fire, okay? Or whatever. So when I tell you it was so shady, honey, you know, whatever. She was like, "Congratulations, congratulations." Tyrese had all the energy. He was so happy. We was all happy for everybody was cutting cartwheels like, "Ooh, Tyra! You know what I'm saying? You know, so after all of that, Miss Nitra, you know, she went over on her live. She was all kind of like, "You know, I think we just didn't throw the gloves right. I don't know, you know." She was like, "I'm not really a battler like that or whatever." But, you know, she was just bragging for about 6 days after fucking and had her and Bella battle up in the backdrop. So we knew that was a lie, right? So, you know, because she had done got half a million on Bella to Bella's like 50K. Right? You know what I'm saying? With Bella having no gloves and she dropped 10 gloves on Bella, right? So, girl, fast forward, everybody like, "Oh, hell nah. Nitra ain't right for that shit. Da 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 da. You know, don't try to take away Tyra's moment." Boom, boom, bam. You know, so we fast forward. And when we fast forward, you know, the lady who dropped the 10 unis, you know, she ain't really no battler. All she knew was that Miss Nitra had smoke. You know what I'm saying? This is her story. She was like, all she knew, she had smoke. She had done been in Tyra's battle on Sunday where she was getting her gloves. She had threw big, so she had a glove as well, too. Tyra had to guide her on how to get the glove, on how to use the glove and everything. All she knew was that she was going to snipe. And she said, "Shit, I felt like I sniped too heavy. I might have sniped too heavy." We was like, "What? No, girl, you ain't sniped too heavy. It's the game. That's how you supposed to fucking play the game." So fast forward, you know, right after the battle, girl, she got a message. The first message said, and it was from user 8544678. I don't know the real number, but anyway, so the user number
Why
said,
did $2 say, "Y'all let me know when Erica done"?
"Child, because $2, girl, that's my new bitch." Anyway, so anywho, yeah, girl, honey, me and Sang gonna take her down when she get back to Houston because she been wanting my man forever, honey. And it's been a year and she still work press, child. We gonna knock her down. I'm gonna give her the bedroom bully action next week. But anywho, so fast forward anyway. So after the battle, you know, the lady gets a message, and the first message was, "Did Bella send you?" You know what I'm saying? So did Bella send you? So did Bella send her? So when all of that happened, then she got another message and said, "What's your problem with Nitra?" Now these are all user numbers, right? So then after that, she got the next morning, she thinking it's all well and done. The next message she got, it said, "I hope you about that life in real life and not just on this app." Okay. So
The person who
after
flew
that,
for Tyra is getting these messages.
yes, girl. Yes, they was on her head. So she felt some kind of way. So she had went to Alex panel explaining herself. We was over in Virgo Live or whatever. And then Miss Nitra after the battle also, because Glam had went and told Miss Nitra that Tyra's second biggest gifter was her mod, which was AKA Brutus T, but it was actually Clocking the T. The page that you're looking at right now, girl, was Tyra's second biggest gifter, but they had mistaken that for Tish, you know what I'm saying? Whatever her name is, whatever. So, but it's really Brutus T. I really feel like you should have known that that was her. That wasn't her, because if that was your mod and that's who you call your TikTok daughter, you should know what her blog page is. She said, well, she knew that the blog page that during the blogger strike that T felt some kind of way, about her, so she unmodded her girl right there on the spot without
Brutus
even.
T?
Brutus T, girl. She confused Brutus T with Clock the T, whatever. She immediately unmodded her, because Glam said that was her, didn't confirm and none of that stuff. Circled back and found out that it was.
Hold on. Let me make sure I'm conceptualizing this. So somebody went after the battle and saw the top gifters for Tyra and sent that information back to Nitra and got Brew This Tea and Clock This Tea mixed up. But Brew This Tea happens to be a moderator for Miss Nitra, and Miss Nitra confused the two and unmodded Brew This Tea.
Without confirming.
Did Brew This
But
Tea
her page
say
that she
something?
mod for her, the page that she mod for her is actually Pouring the Tea, which is her main page, right? Not even close, right? Because P, C, or B, none of them look the same, right? To me. Pouring don't look the same. Clock don't look the same, nor does Brew. Nonetheless, it wasn't her. Okay? There go Pouring the Tea right there, said I'm here. Okay. So anywho, she immediately unmodded her without verifying.
So
But
Pouring
now,
the Tea is the
and
mod.
Brew the Tea are the same people. That's the moderator.
And did Brew or Pour, did they ever address Miss Nitra about being
Well,
unmodded?
she never. Nitra said that. Oh, she just didn't know. She was like, and if she wanted to talk about it later about becoming a mod again, she acted too swiftly, and that was it. That was all. She never gave her actual formal apology. It was really kind of sidelined. So this is where the drama started with the unmodding of the mod, right?
Gotcha.
So, okay.
I'm
So
listening.
then,
I'm just getting a charger because they're not gonna get off my neck.
okay. All right. So then, fast forward. After all of that. Now we in Virgo live because Virgo is on the West Coast with you. So if you ever want to catch her live, she normally go live at like 1:30 in the morning,
Gotcha.
y'all time. Okay. So she does all the recaps or whatever. So from 1:30 to 6:00 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But anyway, so we in Virgo live and we get word that Jetpack Mommy had went on to Alex live and she was explaining about the throwing of the battle, which was Wednesday. This was just Wednesday past. So as she was going over that, let me back up. Tuesday, Empress recapped it, right?
Okay.
And when Empress recapped it, Empress she give an unbiased recap, and she was clocking Miss Nitra shit. One of Miss Nitra mods had recorded Empress, and when she was recording Empress, she took it back over there to play it for Nitra. Nitra took it all kind of wrong and took a bad bone or whatever, and she started talking shit and saying that Empress wasn't being biased. She expected her to clock it the right way, and she didn't. Start talking shit or whatever. They told Empress to stream, they heard, so they had a little back and forth stream, little action or whatever. At the end of it, somebody in the comments had came in and was like, oh, I don't like listening to Empress because she be having a lot of noise in her background with dealing with kids. Miss Nitra specifically read out that one comment, and chuckled with it. Which it wasn't funny because I feel like Empress fucking shows that you can have duality of being a working mom, and actively taking care of your kids, whatever. So fast forward, as Miss Nitra kept on talking shit, she ended up saying, she told Empress she need to go take care of her motherfucking kids or whatever, throwing shots and shit.
So we're gonna get to that because I have those live streams that I think you're referring to. It says Empress, or it says Nitra responds to Empress's live. So that's probably what you're getting ready to roll us into, right?
Yeah. So Empress responds, and she was like, girl, fuck you. This, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. Empress said, it's up in the stuff. You don't mention my kids because how could you go that low? We all agree with her because again, that's part of Empress show. It's the kids, right? So they paid Star and actors, right? Okay. So yeah, she said, go feed your kids, whatever. That's right. So then we go into Wednesday. And as we going into Wednesday, that's when we ended up in Virgo Live. Jetpack Mommy went into Alex Live. She explained. Then she came into
Don't get too far into that because I want to start with Empress and Nitra before you get to. I want to hear that first because I have that queued up now. So I want to hear that first.
And I'll drop down. And so now you caught up to how it happened in the battle, and then that's it.
Got you. And Empress recapping it and listening to the shade that she's addressing, and then Nitra
Correct.
responding to Empress. Got you.
There you go.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
All
perfect.
right.
Thank you so
I'll be
much,
back.
Erica. Okay, you guys, we're okay. Now we're all.
Because then it turns into us and shit. So then I'll be back
Yeah,
after
I was
that.
gonna ask that. Thank God you didn't leave. So then it somehow turns to you, and we're gonna get to that in a
Yeah. So we'll stop at Empress.
Okay. Damn, everybody fighting. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Erica. Please don't go far. Okay.
All right. All right.
Okay. All right. Okay. Phew. This is crazy. So y'all been tussling. Y'all only been gone a week and a half. God damn it. Okay. Said, okay, let's get into this clip.
To clear up one thing.
Tell me if you can hear it or
It
not.
wasn't 5 unis, it was 10 unis. You wouldn't win that battle regardless, because it was 10, not 5.
Baby, I didn't know. I wasn't on that side.
Pause and interest. Empress, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I didn't know how many university. I heard it was 4. I didn't know it was 5.
So do y'all remember what I just said about the context and tone of voice that people use, and you know if they're being condescending?
Let me tell you who's on the panel. We have Empress V, Miss Perry. I think that's Good Yellow. It says Good Nephew Yellow. Icon Peach, Proud Black Child, Phenomenal TY, Scooter, and Mrs. Shell.
You're not
Right.
right. She just sent a message over here that she didn't have any problem. You know, there was no issue, and that she's just voicing her opinion and
Dog shell.
this and that and the other. Now, the tone that I just listened to sounds like a tone of "fuck you."
Right.
I could be wrong, but that's what I heard.
I realized what the battle royal was about, and I realized I didn't need the glove in order to throw from this nature. Somebody else that's throwing smaller to get the glove thrown out, and I could do combos on it. Somebody still has an echo. I think that we did not throw the glove soon enough, Miss Nitra. I will admit, when I seen that glove after the first minute not go out, I think that's you, Shell, that has an echo. I'm not sure. No, it's not me. Okay. Actually, we threw the glove too soon. We were supposed to wait until the first double hit and throw the glove. Yeah, they did. I waited until 20 seconds till that double hit to throw that glove.
Hey, Libra, babe.
I did. I got the screenshot to show it. Well, it might have been premature because it wasn't a double. When I threw that leopard, it wasn't a double up there. I just had to throw it on the glove, and that was the first glove that came out. We hadn't hit yet. Oh, that's good. I really don't think I care about messed up, man. They say Clock That T is not Tisha, but I don't know if it is or not. But hear me out. Let me talk about the battle. I don't want to focus on Tisha because that's what I came up there to tell you.
Did you just get out that lady's real name like that?
Yeah. Who the blogger was, too.
Girl, Smika.
We call her Tisha over here.
Girl, Tisha been getting called Tisha 3 years. She don't give a damn about none of that. Tisha was Tisha before she became a fucking blogger. What do y'all mean? And they told she was a blogger. Tisha sit up in a fucking panel and talk while I'm calling her Tisha. Shit, her name used to be Tisha before she started coming up with them names. Her name on her front of her page was Tisha. Damn. These folks is crazy. Dig up anything. But go ahead, Empress.
For the new people that don't know.
Man.
That was done deliberately.
Too late before that went too far. Clock the T is not Tisha. Tisha is pouring the tea. Clock the T is and Brody's tea. Right, and we heard Clock the T speak on another live. It's not Tisha at all. Yeah. So I want to say this. I think that Tara, I told y'all that I watch her battle. I think that Tara has a true support system like me, and I think that we don't know the battle world. I do know that I never saw the gifts do the times whatever it was supposed to do at the time of the glove, which makes me feel like we didn't know when to throw the glove. Like we just didn't know where to throw it. So I think that we don't know.
Thank you, Lieberman.
I think it was fun. And to me, I enjoy seeing her get her moment. Do I think it's some people that she have on her team that don't like me? Yes. But I really think that she deserved that moment. Like a Millie,
Nitra, that was not necessary. That part that part was not necessary. The speech would have been y'all know I love Nitra, but the speech would have been the speech if you didn't have to say, well, do I think there are some people on her? There are people who watch the Shade Room who don't fuck with me. Is that a true statement? Yes. Do I need to make the statement? No, because it's not necessary. It doesn't necessitate the Shade Room success, right? If I point out, well, people watch the Shade Room before they'll watch my content, like it's not necessary. So saying that, do I think Tyra had shooters on her side who don't like me was not a necessary statement to make because it diminishes Tyra's ability to build a team. Right? If Tyra's ability to build a team is predicated only on the people who hate Nitra, then like, I guess this would be Tyra's business on how she builds her team, but it doesn't seem to be so. And so I don't think that should be I don't think she should have said that. Like,